Hey, you get a special feature match. Nick Nora has challenged me to a game of Modern. And I won a dice roll. Yes, we are playing first. I do not remember what he has built on Moto, but we're gonna just attack. Goblin Guide. Tell us, Goblin Guide. What is he playing? Overgrown tombs, no. Maybe Tarmogoyfs. Copperline Gorge. Living End. I think Living End. Discarding. I bet it's a large creature. Yes. Alright, so fetch. Sacred. Yes. Now, this way, if he wants to cascade into Living End, he has to take at least 4 damage. Ooh, Street Wraith. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't have Simian Spirit Guide. Darn it! I was gonna say, because then we could potentially, get him dead here before he got his 3rd mana to cascade into it. But if he's got Simian Spirit Guide, I mean, that card is just broken. Probably should be banned. It's just too good. Simian Spirit Guide is what allows really, really ugly things to happen. It's like a Lotus Petal. Alright. We're attacking. And just hope he doesn't have it. Beast Within. Are we getting in damage? Yes. The damage has been done. Alright, Living In. Alright, Rift Bolt, Suspend. Lava Spike. Alright. This Lava Spike is going to put him down to 7. When he cascades, that's going to put him down to 3, and I can just untap and Lightning Helix him. Let's see if he has to shock himself. Probably not, just get a swamp. Alright, so he's going to go to 2 in order to cascade into something. Fortunately, no Fulminator Mage to kill my Sacred Foundry. Look at the top 3 cards and put them back in any order. Let's see if he gives me a land. Because if he gives me a land, then I'm going to use Searing Blaze. Oh, he used his own library. Oh, okay. Let's see what he does here. Alright, oh, Rift Bolt. Hello, Rift Bolt. Boom. Jungle Weaver. What should I do? I think he wants to attack me. Alright, we're gonna lightning helix this just to have a little fun here. Next turn I'll go Mountain Searing Blaze. Alright. Boom. Searing Blaze. Searing Blaze. Killing the Architect. Alright, sideboarding. What do we sideboard? I think we want some paths. I don't think we want revelries. Deflecting Palm is an interesting one. Searing Blaze doesn't hit very many things. Skullcrack because I believe they do play Brindlebore. So that could be important. I could probably take out these Lavamancers. Because it's just more creatures that die. I'm gonna try these Deflecting Palms. So like if he gets like a Jungle Weaver or something, I can Deflecting Palm a Jungle Weaver and deal him 5. That seems like a pretty good deal. Alright, my hand is very fast. So we'll keep... It's fast enough, for sure. So 19, then -9. Put him at 10 on turn 2. And turn 3, Bolt, Skullcrack, Swiftspear puts him at 1. So, like, I actually have just lethal in my hand here if he deals himself any damage. Alright, get in there, Swifty. Boom. Cycling. Must attack each turn. Alright. He could have Dismember for my Swiftspear, but I kind of doubt it. Playing Eidolon seems pretty good too. You know what though? I think it's just gonna be too slow. Cause he's really not casting anything, he's just cycling. I think I just want to get in as much damage as I can with this Swiftspear. while I can and get all these prowess triggers while I can. Alright, got him down to 10. Next turn, I could go... yeah, that's one of the reasons I boarded out my Lavamancers, is because of Fairy Macabre and things like that. Lavamancer just never been all that good in this matchup. It's just too slow. Like, you have to have one of these kind of a fast start, so... No cycle into a tapped land is interesting here. Let's see. If I bolt and attack, he's at 5. I play Eidolon. He cascades, he's at 1. So then he's at 1 and I've got 2 Skullcracks in hand. Or I could Skullcrack and bolt, attack. Let's go. Get a sacred, pay it, and I think I just want to attack. So, Skullcrack. Bolt. Alright, so that puts him at 1. I have a Skullcrack and an Eidolon, so he can't fetch or play a Shockland. Alright, Blackcleave Cliffs is definitely the best possible land there. Unlocking black with no damage. Yep. Yep. I want to see if I can not have to use this Skullcrack. Because he has to attack with the Carabid, and then I get to attack him back. And obviously he can't cast anything like Beast Within or anything like that. So can't cast Brindlebore. Like, he just has to attack. No blocks. And then next turn we'll attack, and we've got the security blanket of Skullcrack. Alright, we're getting in there. Boom. Architect. Oh no. I can't type. Alright. I wonder what my Naya burn looks like. What is my Naya list? It's not really any different. I think I was just making different lists so I could play around with things. Alright, borrows. Boom. Losing the dice roll. Oh. Clifftop retreat. Clifftop retreat. What are you doing to me? I'm just gonna rip a fetch land off the top, a Bloodstained Mire. Okay, Wooded Foothills. Mountain into Goblin Guide. Get in there, GG. Stomping ground it is. Cycle time. I actually think Living End is a pretty good deck. Could be very well positioned too. Post banning. I think there'll be less remands floating around. And just counter magic in general now that Twin is gone. I think we'll just see more proactive decks like Affinity, Boggles, Infect, Burn, Zoo, Collected Company kind of things. Let's do Eidolon. I should probably do that after combat. Should have done that after combat so he can't Simian Spirit Guide and just get me good. So I've got him basically at 10, because in order for him to do anything, he has to cascade into Eidolon. So Eidolon means 4 damage, so he's at 10. And I don't have burn spells in my hand, but he does have a nice big 5/6. So all I gotta do is get him to 5. And I think I can probably do that with a combination of my 3 mono red cards in my hand. Main deck Deflecting Palm, I'm gonna put in some work, I think. Oh snap. You gotta kill your own guy. Alright, so I'm gonna play Lavamancer and hold up Deflecting Palm for the Jungle Weaver. Alright. Lavamancer. Alright. The moment of truth. Attacking. Fetch. Let's fetch for a Sacred Foundry. And Deflecting Palm. Main deck Deflecting Palm. Oh my. It's so gross. That Jungle Weaver. Boom. Jungle Weaver. Does he beast within his own Jungle Weaver? No. He does not. Alright, can I deal 4 damage on my turn with these 2 haste creatures and this burn spell and this Lavamancer? Let's see if we can. I think we get there. Swift Spear. Fetch. Give me a mountain. Searing Blaze. This guy. Zoom. Zoom. Avalanche Riders. No, you can't cycle your Street Wraith. Oh, that's funny. Main deck Deflecting Palm. Putting in some work. Alright. Lavamancer's gone. Palm. I don't remember what I did with Palm. I'm pretty sure I took out Searing Blazes. Actually, I don't really remember, but we're just gonna do this. Yeah, we're just gonna load up on the white spells, because white spells are good. White spells with red mana symbols are good. Boros Charm, Lightning Helix, Deflecting Palm, all big time. I actually think this is a mulligan because this is definitely a mulligan. And we'll keep this and top. That first hand I thought was a mulligan because the path doesn't do anything until my opponent has already resolved Living End. So Path was basically a dead card, and like a Rift Bolt isn't really gonna get it done. So suspend. We need a lot of top decks. Like, good cards that would be good draws for me would be non-creatures at this point, because it only turns on his demonic dreads. So that reduces the number of cascade spells he could use. Cards I'm looking for are just like straight up burn, lava spikes, rift bolts, lightning bolts, helixes. And once he gets some threats on the board, then like deflecting palm and lightning helix to race would be awesome. So like my white cards help me race, lightning helix, deflecting palm, like it allows me to turn the tables on somebody I'm racing against. Whereas Boros Charm didn't really do that. Boros Charm was just like, oh, here's some damage to your face. Which, yeah, 4 damage is great, but Lightning Helix gaining me 3 life, I feel like is more important. But also, Lightning Helix being able to target creatures is more important. I think Lightning Helix is the better card than Boros Charm. And I know a lot of people would disagree with that, and that's fine. They can be wrong. Alright. So we got 6 damage in our hand. We can get him to 8. We're still a long way away. We're a long ways away. And when he finally does crack his living end, he's going to have quite a nice little army over there. So we're just probably just dead. Now I'm going to be wanting to draw like deflecting palms for that pale recluse. Or I mean just any of them really. Just palm it, palm it. Alright, Helix. Boom. Yeah, let's just do it. I mean, he doesn't have anything that dies to bolt anyway, except for, like, Architect. And just unload. There's no sense in holding Lightning Bolt. Just use up my mana, get it used. This way if I draw, like, Skullcrack or Lightning Helix, I can play all the cards in my hand. So, alright, suspend. Alright, so we'll get him down to 5 on our turn. Then we just need a couple burn spells. This path will buy us a turn, probably. If he cracks that fetch, he'll go to 7. Rift Bolt takes him to 4. Then suddenly, Deflecting Palm is lethal on the Pale Recluse. So... Whoa. I suspected it's because he needed a target for his Cascade that he had to do that. Because his only Cascade spell has to target the Demonic Dread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exile that in his upkeep. Because I believe Demonic Dread is a sorcery. So, Bolt to the face. Bolt to the face, and we'll pass. So pathing this is hopefully going to buy us a turn. That's funny. Alright, so he's gonna hard cast a creature just so he can target it with Demonic Dread. And I would love to draw another path. That's pretty funny. If I draw a bolt or something, I might just bolt that just to drive him crazy. No bolts. I'm gonna be so dead if I don't draw a burn spell or something. I mean, he's bringing back Patton's army here. I'm definitely going to bed after this match. Here it is. The most demonic of the dreads. Man, I haven't drawn a single creature this game. Alright, he has no flying creatures, so he doesn't kill any of his own things. Look at the top 3 cards. Alright, so he's gonna do my top 3 cards. No? Demonic Dread is countered because it has no legal targets. Alright. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. No, he's got me. Maybe I should have skull cracked him at the end of his turn. Drawing Rift Bolt is the worst. You never think about Rift Bolt. Rift Bolt is terrible. Rift Bolt really is not that good of a burn spell. Like, you have to play it. Because you can oftentimes cast it for 1 mana. But boy, waiting that turn is the worst. Submit deck. I think I could have skull cracked at the end of his turn so that Rift Bolt was a live draw for me, but I wasn't really paying attention and I am quite tired. Goblin Guide will probably get in 6 damage. Here's 6 damage. That puts him to 8. If he shocks himself, that's 7, or fetches at 7. So all I need to do is draw 2 burn spells. I can probably manage that. I can probably manage to draw 2 spells. Alright, game on. Game on. Get a Sacred Foundry. Alright. Let's get in there, Gabo. Stomping Ground. If I have to reveal a land to my opponent, I do like to reveal shock lands. Because hopefully they will shock themselves. I don't like revealing things like Copperline Gorge and Blackcleave Cliffs, because then it's like, oh, here's some really good mana fixing for free life. Let's go Stomping Ground, Spike, and Goblin Guide. Alright, he's at 13. Next turn we'll put him to 11, 8, 7. Yeah, I just need to draw some burn. Couple burn spells. Don't you know that every time you keep a 4-lander that you immediately draw 2 lands? That's just the way it goes in the 20-land deck. No. Alright, take this. And I'm gonna fetch too for thinning purposes. Get a sacred. Alright, so he's gonna have 7 power in play. To my hand of 3 lands. Probably shouldn't have fetched there so I could stay at 4 and survive an Architect of Will attack, but don't think it really matters at this point. Drawing Deflecting Palm was very good there. It does give me an extra turn. And now we're just dead.
Alright, thanks for watching, everybody.